All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with one of our legends right here in the area, Mr. Dale Sunshine Fry. This is our last broadcast before the show actually gets started because why? It's getting started right now. All right, they're doing their amateur boxing right now before they go into the pros here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, at the Landmark Resort. Dale Fry, she has a really good crowd coming in tonight. What do you think about how the boxing crowd is starting to grow and manifest here in Myrtle Beach?
They have a beach boxing here in Myrtle Beach. I think that's really a lot of these people are here to support those people, which I think is great. And I think that's got a little something to do with, everybody likes to see people getting popped in the face.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole idea is that the fact that when you go to a city like this, and Christy promotes in Florida and some other areas, it is good to kind of connect with the local gym.
Yes.
To try to get that, but it seems like, because I know someone like the tables and things like that are $100 and some. I mean, there's something about boxing that's either has been happening or starting to happen all over again. Are you seeing a new buzz that's starting to happen with the sport of boxing?
I always said boxing is the root of all of this. I mean,
Yes.
boxing,
Yes.
MMA
Yes.
stuff. Boxing is the foundation of all. This is my opinion now. But boxing is the foundation
Yes.
of all of it. I think
Yes.
if you're looking to get into the fight game, you need to learn how to box first.
Right.
And then learn kicking, wrestling, whatever else you want to go. But I really believe boxing is the foundation of all of it.
I agree. No, I absolutely agree with you. As I said a little bit earlier, I really didn't step up my game until I got in the boxing gym. That changed everything for me, and being able to, get in close. And I was talking about the courage of even getting in that close.
Yeah.
Because you used to fight.
Johnny came from a karate background.
Yeah.
They kind of kept everything at legs.
Yeah.
So it was a
What did you start with, Dale?
I took karate and then I got into boxing. So boxing is really my first love.
Oh yeah.
So then I got into kickboxing. So I had the kicking background, but I had the boxing. The boxers are here and the kickboxers are here.
Right.
So that I still had to make up that.
Dale, you were so good though.
Oh man.
You were so good. I mean, your boxing skills set you apart.
It really did. And I'll tell anybody right now, if it wasn't for my boxing, I would never become a world champion. So I'll go in my grave saying that.
Right.
And,
I agree. What do you think about the talent of some of the fighters that you're seeing today compared to maybe the days of old? Has it changed, or is it pretty much the same? I mean, what are you seeing?
When you look in our day of Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler and stuff, I mean, these guys, not only they had talent, they had the heart, which the new cream of the crop will have the same stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you get to some of these guys like Earl Smith, obviously he has heart, he's got the endurance. They're equally as
Right. No, there's no doubt about it. What is the best piece of advice you would give to a young fighter aspiring to be a professional boxer today?
You understand this because back when we were fighting, they were 12-round fights. So somewhere in that 12 rounds, you're going to get here. You're going to be here. You're not going to be out here kicking and all that stuff. You're going to be here. You're going to get in the corner. Like when you're doing karate, you have a big room, a dojo, where you can run all over the place. When you get in the ring, you're going to get pinned up. And over 12 rounds, somewhere along the line, you've got to get comfortable being inside. And that, to me, I said, look, learn how to box, learn how to move, but you need to be comfortable being on the inside because it's going to happen. And I have my guys. I have a group of guys that I train with every Monday night. We get together at 7 o'clock. And I have them doing body rounds and make them stay inside.
Are you doing the tire thing?
Done that before.
Right. Put the foot in the tire. They got to stand there. Can't take the foot out the tire.
Can't run, man.
Right. You got nowhere to run.
It works.
You mentioned something about that I'm on a campaign now about the rounds.
Yes.
I've kind of reintroduced the rounds back to the sport of Muay Thai and kickboxing. Well, especially kickboxing, and we're doing the Muay Thai, as well. 9 rounds. A lot of people losing their mind. Some people do not understand the psychological game and those distance and that round thing, the chapters that are involved with a fight that has more rounds in it.
Right.
What would you, because you fought like 10, 12 rounds as well,
12 round
fights as well. Could you give me your idea and your thought process on why those more rounds might be important to the sport?
I think when you get to the cream of the crop, I've told people back in the day, I've look, there are plenty of people out there that
Right.
can beat me for 3 rounds, which is not very many people can do it for 12 rounds.
Right.
And that to me just opens up a whole new dimension. That is your
Right.
caliber fighter where you have to get into some conditioning. And there's something to be said to that, man. And fortunately, I love to work out, so that was a big part of my game, being it, because I was usually just as good in the 12th round as I was in the first round.
Right. Do
And
you
that
think,
to me-
I mean, not to cut you off, but do you think that's a big fear for a lot of these fighters today, that they're just not in that kind of shape? Are they
You know-
training different, or they're just set for 5 rounds or shorter fights?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Johnny. You would probably be able to answer that better than I.
Yeah.
Because you're more close to it. I don't know how it got to that whole 5 round thing. And
Yeah.
I know it take, we did 2 minute rounds.
Yes.
12 rounds for 2 minutes.
Right.
Because physically, when you start kicking, it just takes more out
Oh,
of
yeah.
you physically.
Oh, yeah.
And
There
I
is a
think-
pace to it, though.
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I
Right.
think I think like you, we need to go back to, if you really want to be a champion, man, you've got to do this thing.
Well, we're going back to it. It's already decided. I know this guy who has a little bit of say in that, So we're back. Absolutely right. Well, let me just tell you, Dale, thank you so much for being here, man. Go out and do your thing, brother. As the head referee tonight, he's going to be out there always doing a great job. Dale, fine guys. He works with us with the kickboxing, where he's one of the top referees here in the state of South Carolina. He does a great job at it as well. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to go inside to check out some fights. What we would like for you to do is go to our website, akplive.com. Order the live action tonight. You're just seeing a couple of poems right now, but later it's going to be some really, really good professional boxing matches. Some of these guys are undefeated. I mean, this is going to be fantastic. Check it out now, akplive.com. That's the end of my speech today, guys. We'll see you soon. Johnny Davis Live, and I'm checking out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.